This girl found herself transported to another world, all because she got hit by a truck while walking and staring at her phone. The world she landed in was based on a novel she'd written back in high school, but here's the catch, she wasn't the protagonist. Instead, she was the villainess destined to be assassinated in the very first episode. In order to change the tragic ending, she decided to write a letter to the original protagonist of the novel, her sister Lisa, making it clear she wouldn't stand in the way of Lisa's engagement to Jack and apologizing for bullying her before. Ellie thought this would be enough to rewrite her tragic ending, but Jack intercepted and burned the letter. He didn't believe that someone like Ellie, who'd been nothing but trouble, could possibly turn over a new leaf. His attendant Aaron agreed, saying he'd find a way to deal with Ellie within the next 3 months. As for the destroyed letter, Aaron told Ellie the next day that Lisa and her uncle had gone on a trip, so she couldn't reply. Hearing this, Ellie suddenly remembered the main villain from the first volume of her novel. On the surface, the uncle fully supported Jack and Lisa's relationship, even providing secret meeting spots for them multiple times. But it was all a trap. Years ago, the uncle had been in love with Lisa's mother but couldn't marry her. Since then, he'd suppressed his feelings until he saw Lisa grown up, looking just like her mother. That twisted love came flooding back, and during this trip, he planned to claim Lisa for himself. In the original plot, the uncle seriously injured Jack, and seeing this, Lisa awakened her hidden magical powers and defeated him. Ellie realized this storyline might be her chance to change her doomed fate, so she snuck out on horseback in the middle of the night. Meanwhile, the uncle was following the original script. He'd prepared a makeshift wedding for Lisa and Jack, and claiming the church was sacred ground, convinced Jack to remove his sword. But the moment they entered the church, the uncle showed his true colors, raising his sword to kill Jack. Suddenly, Ellie came charging in on horseback and knocked the uncle flying. Furious that his plan had been ruined, the uncle turned to punish Ellie instead. Luckily, Aaron appeared just in time, defeating the uncle and saving her. Turns out he'd been following Ellie since she left the mansion. Jack thanked Ellie for her actions, thinking all her previous bad behavior had been part of a plan to catch the uncle. He apologized for misunderstanding her. Ellie knew he'd gotten it all wrong, but at least she'd managed to change her fate of being assassinated. However, Lisa was supposed to awaken her magic during this incident to handle the disasters that would come later. Now that Ellie had changed the plot, there was no telling what would happen next.